Spookytoberfest. Hey up YouTube, WG5 here with another update. It's not much a great deal to say about old Vlad von Rockstar here. He's just had a bit of a wash on his robe, which I can barely make out when I've got him in my hand, so I wouldn't expect you to make much out on the video. Instead, I'm going to turn my attention to what's next. There's Mrs. Vampire, Mrs. von Rockstar on the way from eBay, but she hasn't arrived yet. So instead I've got a choice of, well, this guy is, these are all from Warlord games from the Pike and Shot range, and specifically from the English Civil Wars, and they're, we have a cleric, a Puritan preacher and a ranter, and it's, well, this guy I think will do as a, quite nicely as a Witchfinder. I know Warlord have an actual Witchfinder figure, but I think he's a good substitute. There's a slight scale difference here, not much of a one, but I sort of quite like that. I quite like one faction being sort of like crazy over the top and cartoony, and then the other half being quite sober historical figures. Well, that's one of the options anyways, the priest and his mate and the guy that will do as a Witchfinder until I get the actual Witchfinder figure. And the other is more of the Forces of Darkness. This is, I'm not sure how easy, that's minus a head, but that's the body of a witch, along with a head there, and the broom of course, so you know she's a witch. She's from Heresy Figures, Heresy Miniatures, a rather splendid British indie manufacturer from here in the Midlands as well. To go with her, she's got a cauldron with a head and a hand sort of bubbling away there, and then this is a kind of a sorceress type figure who I'll also use as a younger witch. So there's the two choices there. Now according to the game, I mean, these are the good guys and these are part of the bad guys, but I'm not too sure about that, because we've got sort of like, you know, joyless Puritan representatives of a fairly unpleasant government versus misunderstood women who have the misfortune to be born in a poor part of the country. So I'm going to stay clear of good guys, bad guys, but we have forces of light, forces of darkness, or we have ordinary misunderstood people and the ruthless oppressors of Oliver Cromwell. I'm probably overthinking this, but these are after Vlad von Rockstar's done, after the Noctilinga are done. There was some questions about what the hell are Noctilinga. I'm not much use on that, I'm afraid. They are from some part of the, I presume from some part of the British Isles mythology, but I mean Nocte suggests night, Linger I'm not sure, but they're either young vampires or half vampires or something, but I think they fit quite nicely with old Vlad there. There's a lot, because they're mantic ghouls, there's a lot of like spikes stuck through them that I probably should have removed, but oh well. Anyway, there we go. I'll keep it quick. That's a quick update. So after him, after the Noctilinga, we've either got the oppressive forces of Puritanism or the misunderstood women from a poor part of the country. That's what's next for Spookytoberfest. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll speak to you soon.